Being a K-pop idol seems to be a very profitable career. The lives of famous idols seem almost flawless, with lucrative endorsement deals and great celebrity status. However, not everyone gets so lucky. First, CLC. CLC debuted in 2015 with a 5-member lineup. They started with a cute concept, but later on they changed to a more girl crush vibe, which angered fans of 4-Minute, as at that time 4-Minute was disbanded by Cube. CLC changing concepts and music videos being filmed in closed environments made people suggest that Cube is mistreating CLC. On December 25, 2020, Elke sent a legal notice to Cube Entertainment requesting termination of her contract. She said she had not been paid for her acting activities and that Cube Entertainment had already stopped their developmental support of CLC, putting the group's future on hold. Later on, Elke shared the true reasons why she left Cube Entertainment and her former group, CLC. During her time at the agency, she suffered both mistreatment and mismanagement. A composer at the company harmed Elke's mental well-being by allegedly calling her really dumb and totally useless. The most extreme incident was when I couldn't sleep for several days and wasn't even able to remove my makeup. The longest time I've had dance practice was for 16 hours straight, from noon till late at night. I was so tired that I walked like a zombie. Moreover, Elke says CLC was robbed of opportunities to succeed. For instance, CLC's song La Vie en Rose was given to IZ*ONE. CLC released NO instead. CLC did not have releases frequently, sometimes it took a year to have a new song or album. When the agency said they will not give CLC any more resources, I thought there was no point for me to stay. As an artist, I just wanted to meet with fans through my works. If nothing can be done, there's nothing I can do to repay the fans, and I can't accept that. Another member, Eugene, said in an interview that their company had told them they would no longer continue group activities, leaving the girls' fates unknown. Though no disbandment has been announced, several members have left Cube to focus on their solo careers. Second, Stellar. Stellar officially debuted on August 28, 2011. Their 2 releases, Rocket Girl and UFO, were not successful. Stellar's early concepts were a combination of cute and girl crush. Not being able to attract attention from listeners, the agency decided to change the concept of Stellar. Moved quickly into a sexy concept. The group received heavy criticism for the promotions done to hype up Marionette, as fans were asked to like images on Facebook in order to reveal a group member's body part. Stellar member said. So the company was in a difficult situation. Eric eventually left, and there was a time when it was just the CEO and our manager. It was hard. We didn't even have the financial freedom to go sit at a cafe. We'd get so embarrassed when the van of another celebrity would pass us by. We used to hide our faces. Because of their change in concept, including the incredibly provocative MV, Stellar was finally a huge hit. But at a cost. Gaon revealed that their agency had tricked them into filming the provocative scenes, never fully conveying what their intentions were to the group during the filming. There was one scene where a member had to drink milk and spill a bit. Gaon said. She thought that she was spilling it to show that the character had no strength, but we were shocked when we read the comments that said, "This scene can make you imagine a certain act." The members of Stellar didn't approve of the sexy concept pushed onto them by their agency. As a result, their agency maintained control over their image, and whenever the members tried to stand up for themselves, their agency would threaten them with penalty fees. Because they were so young at the time and afraid of being unable to pay a large sum of money, they would let the matter go. Additionally, the girls were only given 1 meal to split between the 4 of them. Third, B.A.P. Far from the only K-pop idol group that suffered under TS Entertainment, B.A.P. was the first to sue the label after repeated mistreatment. The basis of this lawsuit claimed both harsh working conditions and unfair profit distribution. The group had a statement claiming they had not been paid a salary until 2014, despite signing contracts in 2011, and that each member had only received about $16,000. The mistreatment in terms of working conditions was related to being forced to work despite being sick, which sadly is far more common than the industry would like to admit. In B.A.P's case, before they could go to court with their agency, both parties reached a settlement in August 2015, which eventually led the boy group to return to the K-pop scene. But the damage had been done. B.A.P will go on to disband in 2019. Fourth, Madtown. After their debut in 2014 under J.Toon Camp, Madtown worked as a group for 2 years and released 3 EPs, 1 single album, and a few collaborations before J.Toon Camp shut down and got acquired by GNI Entertainment. Under the new agency, group members were not given any compensation and had to pay transportation fees, rent, and staff salaries out of their own pockets, according to a Dispatch investigation. In order to sustain his small number of schedules, Hoda has to wake up bright and early to personally rent a car for the day. Then he sets off to pick up his stylists and staff. He would also need to pay for the staff's food out of his pocket. Once his schedule is finished, he drives his staff back home and returns the car he borrowed for a day. Laying on his bed, he would receive a phone call from the landlord demanding the Madtown members to leave because their overdue rents weren't paid. Not only does GNI fail to manage their artists' schedules and staff, they fail to even provide a roof over their heads. The CEO of GNI Entertainment was arrested for fraud, which prompted Madtown to sue the CEO and file an injunction to end their contracts. After the court ruled in their favor, the K-pop idol group went their separate ways and the disbandment was confirmed by Daewon and Lee Jian in 2018. Fifth, Newkidd. Another K-pop idol group that has suffered due to mismanagement is Newkidd. They debuted in 2019, their releases were not successful, and most people know about them because of 3 members being hospitalized at the same time. In 2020, fans were surprised to receive a statement from JFLO Entertainment stating that 3 of the 7 members would be unable to participate in group activities due to health issues, withholding their names for privacy. It became clear that Hansol, Jan, and Sungchan were the ones missing. Fans believed they were overworked and hospitalized. Sporadic and unclear updates from the agency, along with a lack of comebacks, and members randomly disappearing from content, apart from the members who enlisted, is a serious matter of concern among supporters of the group. At that time, fans even had to launch a petition to investigate this matter thoroughly. However, to this day it's unclear why 3 members at the same time had to be hospitalized. Sixth, Topp Dogg. Topp Dogg's leader P-Goon took to his personal Twitter account to demand an explanation from artist and producer, Cho PD, who was the former CEO of the boy group's agency, Stardom Entertainment, now known as Hunis Entertainment after the merging of the 2 agencies. P-Goon's plea for truth was in regards to the missing monetary funds worth nearly 300 million Korean won, approximately $254,453 from their 8-stop Japanese showcase tour. Cho PD, who used to lead Stardom Entertainment, was sentenced to probation with a chance of imprisonment in 2018. The K-pop idol group underwent many changes after this incident. Under Hunis Entertainment, they reintroduced themselves as Xeno T, wanting to show a fresh side of the remaining 5 members. The original lineup had 13 members, despite the mistreatment by the previous agency. 7th, Omega X. In October of 2022, a fan shared evidence of the mistreatment of Omega X they reportedly witnessed after attending a concert of the K-pop group. This led to more revelations from multiple sources on how their company treated Omega X. SBS News, which is a Korean news site, also exposed Spire Entertainment and CEO Kong by putting up a series of videos that showed Omega X being abused and getting yelled at for not doing enough. Omega X was told it would be better to stop being idols if they could not handle the pressure it holds. This event involved even some violence. SBS News also released a phone call where the CEO denied all these accusations of abuse and mistreatment. The day after, Spire Entertainment made a statement saying that everything had been resolved with Omega X. However, fans did not believe this. They were proven right when it came to the light that Omega X had to pay for their flights back to South Korea themselves when Spire Entertainment canceled their tickets with an excuse about fans being on the same flight as Omega X. Omega X has shown the audience that they did not settle the matter, as Omega X then created a separate account that was not connected to the entertainment company to state what happened themselves. They stated that they went through rough times at the company. The company responded by sending its apologies about the matter and stated that the CEO had resigned from the company. SBS revealed more allegations against the company, such as being forced to perform with COVID-19, drinking alcohol, and being subjected to harassment by the CEO, Kang Sung-hee. Finally, the members revealed they were going to hold a press conference to talk about the matter, in which they revealed that Omega X would terminate the contract with the entertainment company and that they would take legal action for the events that have occurred. It was also confirmed by the members that they have been sexually harassed at drinking gatherings that they were forced to attend to be allowed to release music. With all this information out in the public, Spire Entertainment threatened Omega X even further and did not give them an apology at all. Despite all this, the group has promised fans that they will continue to make music and hopes that their statement strengthens those suffering. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming K-drama, K-pop content. Thanks for tuning in.